Hello, and welcome to the box room. I have in front of me the Commodore 64 that I used to test things with, and it has put in the back of it a cartridge created by Matthew Desmond. It's called Bradley's Basic. And it has all kinds of cool things. For one thing, it has a reset switch. So I can push that and it will come up. But also, the screen automatically comes up in black with white letters. So I don't have to type in poke 53280, 0 and poke 53281, 0. But it has all kinds of cool commands, mostly disk commands, but also the cold command. Are you sure? Yes, and it will reset. It's magic. Anyway, I've got to get into this more. I've got to write to the man. There is the cartridge. A switch to turn it on and off, and a reset switch. And it's quite magical. I'm going to put it here for the moment. I keep telling you that I'm going to tidy up in here. It hasn't gone well. But here, next to me, is a 64 board. And it says that I looked at it in October of 2023, which of course as time marches on, it's like, oh god, that's not that long ago, but we're already in 2024. Vic okay, SID okay, everything else not in sockets, flash, no display. Original box, right side, packing, test for, oh, okay. So I have the box. Anyway, is the power switch off? Yes, the power switch is off. I'm suspecting that there's not much I can do with this. Oh, there's certainly less and less that I can do with it because I have stolen the fuse out of it. Oh, yeah. So, there is a remedy for that. I will steal a fuse out of this other 64. Is the machine off? Yes, it is off. And I will pop it in. And, of course, this 64, which I stole the video chip out of, there is no documentation, which is a sin. I should have written things on it already, but I did not. Now this fuse is getting there. Right, now, well, how did I know there was no fuse in this when I first turned on? The screen did nothing, absolutely nothing. I'll turn this on, now we'll see a little bit of a flash. Just a little bit of one. So I'm assuming I have tested the VIC and the SID chip, because I said I did. And now I will take the RetroRewind cartridge, put it on dead test, put it on set number 1. This machine is off. I will put this in. I will turn it on. And I will see if anything comes up. And I am suspecting that nothing will. And indeed, nothing has. So, I will press the reset button. I will slide the switch to number 2. And I will see that there is nothing to be seen. So, I will turn it off. There is one thing I should make sure, like it said no, I don't want to use that thing. I will use this. Alpine gave me this chip puller. Basically, a little screwdriver that has a little bend to it. Now, that little bend is very handy. So I'm trying to just make sure that there actually is a VIC chip in here. Yes, there is. Okay. So this machine needs more attention than I can give it at this moment. Because most everything, as you will be able to soon see, is not in sockets. It is not. So this is probably one that I opened up in the midst of the TPUG fix at night when I was not expecting to do anything, but I did rip some things open to see. These are things I found in the garage. So I'm going to set that down on the pile here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh. I really... what is this thing? A funny cable. I do want to test this little dude, the Pac-Man joystick, but I'm not at this... Oh dear. It is really full under here. This is sort of like the equivalent of Fibber McGee's closet, and if you know what that is, you know. I just keep stuffing things under here, hoping that nothing will fall down on me. Okay. So, what else is here? Well, here's a bunch of discs. And here are some other discs. Test 1541. This is the TPUG disc CU1, which is a utility disc. It's a wonderful disc. I put it together years ago. Oh yeah, these are, okay, so these are discs and things that I think I set here because I thought I needed them. Here's some AA batteries. Not unpacked. And some tape. And some disc labels. And what is this? It's a chip. And oh yeah, I should take things out of here for a second. There are some very important glasses here. I have to not leave the glasses I moved in here. Look, it's a genuine Commodore disc label. Classy, magical. Alright, discs in. I think I will leave them standing up. Somewhat. Oh look, more glasses. Alright, I need to check these things. Pool of radiance. Interesting. Alright. Now really, this should not stay here. I think I know what I will do with these glasses. I'm going to take back to the other room because I need them there. And then I will check out what these ones are. They are dusty. That is what they are. Ugh. They don't. Oh yeah. Okay. So these indeed are reading glasses. Good stuff. They need to stay somewhere handy. Oh, here's another little container. Now, does it need to be here? Not really. It has, these are handy, but they don't really need to be here. It has some replacement ends that I could use on something. Probably not a computer thing. And it has a many of these Dr. West's regular medium toothbrushes, still brand new in the containers, which are good for sort of going at things that are covered in dust, but that too doesn't really need to be right here. But these I need handy. So I will put these here in front of the monitor. I will turn the monitor off. And these are also dusty. I'm suspecting what I have here, but I couldn't find before when I wanted to find them, were other sorts of reading glass things. They may be similar, they may be a little different, but they are indeed reading glasses. And yes, a little dusty. All right, let's see. Are these reading? Yes, they are. They are indeed. I like these. I can look over the edge. Say hello. Hello. All right, so I'm going to leave these all sitting right there. And what are these? Are these reading glasses? I don't think so. But they are cool. And I don't want to lose them. But they are not necessarily good for working on things. Funny, as I look in the light, I can see the different colors. Wahaha. So these are more of a novelty item. I think I will stick them in with pens and pencils and things. These two things are going to leave. Oh, oh dear. Let's see here. Oh yeah, here's our little mascot doll. January, she is. Made in Brampton. Interesting. Not necessarily necessary. But there she is. There's our little mascot. But at this moment, I don't think she needs to stay here. Because I do need to get this area cleared off. So I'm going to put her in the box. And now some of these discs I will need, but not at this moment. So these two things, maybe actually right now, I'm going to get up and move them to a little shelf that's just outside here. Oh, I shall. Where? I will know where they are. Oh, don't fall. Don't fall. Now there's one thing here that says Diagnostics. Ah. Okay. And it does have some stuff there. But what's in here? Oh, chips and things. Well, you know what? There really isn't room on this shelf to have everything. Oh, maybe there is. If I just slide things over a little wee bit, perhaps I can get where these four. Well, maybe I'll put the one in there, and then I'll put the ones with the brushes up here, and at least I know they're there, and they are safe. They are. Let's see. Oh, there's all kinds of things on here. More tape, more bits and pieces, a DVD player. Anyway, it's all part of getting this area cleared off, but having the things that I need here. Now, do I really need this here? Do I really? Not really. I don't really need this right here. This is February 1970. What is this? August 1970. Do I need this here? Not really. I don't. But, and these are not in the best of shape, these magazines, although some of the pictures inside certainly show some wonderful shapes. They do. They do. And you know what? If you get a chance to look through some of these vintage they say entertainment for men, but really they're just entertainment. And look at this. Here's the stars drop in on Playboy After Dark. And you know, I have watched things, videos and things. There we are. Playboy After Dark. About you, Hefner. Now, some people, of course, say he was a scoundrel and all. And yes, indeed, I believe in some ways he was a scoundrel. But he did have a lot of progressive ideas, and indeed, chances are now the internet is full of things that would not be there otherwise, probably, were it not for him and his work over the years. Oh, look. This young lady is playing Monopoly. Lovely. Lovely. Anyway, I suppose these really don't need to be here. They don't. I do have many more. Oh, look. Yeah, I know one of the reasons. Here it is. 7 miles per hour on the pages, or flat out at 70. On the pegs. Right, you take it from here. This is, I probably have shown you this before. Harley Davidson teamed up with an Italian company, made little motorcycles. And my brother and I used to have some. I have one, but it's never going to go again. I probably end up selling it for parts. But that, I never had one that looked like this. This is a 125 Rapido. Anyway, these do not need to be here. So I'll set them down here, and I will try and put them in better places. I shall. One of the things that has actually been a good thing is that I have recently, over the past month, keeping an eye out for more power bars and things at thrift stores. And they are very handy and very helpful and very wonderful. This one, it really doesn't do, like really, it's been fine, but it would be better if it were not right at the front. Oh dear. There is the Bradley's basic cartridge. I will put it back in the bag. Okay. And here is a pet companion. And I did find over here, remember I was talking about things I was going to take downstairs. And I did find another pet companion. And here I did get, in case of emergencies,
that was easy.
I got another set of little microphones. And these are quite wonderful. They plug into the bottom of your phone, and it gives you 2 microphones. I have one now right here. I have one tucked under here so that I don't have to yell, and you can hear me quite well, and I do my best not to cough. I do. I have not tried these. I should. But it's good to have extras. It's good to have spares. It is, and I don't want to lose them. They don't really fit. Well, I guess they kind of fit in there. So I will leave them there. So here are things that I absolutely need. My power supply tester made by Rudy, Rudy's RetroRewind.ca. And then I have more tripod-y things. Now, I don't need them right handy, but I need to know that they're not lost. Aha. Now, I think what I will do is I will find a bin for all this stuff. This is another box for the microphones that I'm currently using. So do they need to be right here? No, I'll just set it there for now. But what I do need to do is, with great care and reverence, make sure that I know what I know and where things are. This has a twist tie on it. It doesn't really need it on it, so I won't leave it there. This is the power supply I've been using lately. It isn't because it's anything great or wonderful. More than anything else, it works. And yes, it's an original, a dangerous one. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned this. I saw a guy online, I think it was Kijiji, selling the 64 power supply for $60, untested. But he said that he would give a 3-day warranty. And see, I guess. I did say, that's a beautiful thing. Just putting some rolls of tape up here. But if by chance, if by chance the, these are AAAs. These need to be replaced. If by chance the power supply is bad and it ruins the 64, a 3-day warranty is cold comfort.
That was easy.
Anyway. Alright, so here we have some World of Commodore stickers by Francis and Stuart Seeley. Wonderful things. I think I will, with great care, stick them also in here just for the moment. I don't know where I put all the rest of the stickers, but I will find them because I think I want to put them on here. So, alright, power supply. I will put that back here. There are cords. There's always cords. So, will this table ever be clear? No. This is, of course, the monitor cable that runs to the back of the monitor. These batteries are toast and can go now. Aha. Glasses that I'm going to take away. Here are some extra screws, and you know what? I'm just going to toss them into my bucket. It is actually a Star Wars bucket. It has screwdrivers and things and stuff and all kinds of good things in there. And here, oh, the chip puller brought by me by Alpine. Anyway, I'm going to put that and some screwdrivers that I very often use just over here, and nail clippers. You know what? I have a bag of nail clippers. They're not right here. I'm going to take these and put them into that bag because it's always good to know where nail clippers are. And do I have too many of them? Of course I do. Am I going to get rid of any? Of course not. This, you know what? This one here, it's got a great plug. This power bar does. I think what I may end up doing, as I'm doing it right now, is I might stick it into this other power bar where I won't be plugging things in. And, oh no, I think I need to switch. There we go. Which one goes where? And then I will run this kind of over behind here and have it accessible, but not in my face, as it were. So, yeah, I need to do better here. But it's getting there. But here is the Retro Rewind, the Diagnostics harness cartridge, and also this little dude that goes in the serial port. Gotta have that handy. What is this? Oh, okay, so this one goes here. So it's funny, even though this desk is getting clear and clean, it's still quite full. So these batteries do not need to be here. They don't. And I will look to replace the ones. So there, that goes there. Nail clippers. These glasses, they're the ones I usually play Call of Duty with, so I don't really need them here. And then there's this other little bit of stuff these little plasticky things that broke off of things. And then there's dust. Yuck. Dust indeed. Ugh. You know what? I think just because I don't want to end up stepping on these, I'll put them in the bottom of my strange bucket of things. Now this monitor here, it's a 1802. It's the kind I really like. Up above me over here I have the box. I don't remember if it has the packing stuff in it, but I think this one I will sell. Not that I don't like it, I do. But you know what? That monitor behind does better. I also have another monitor that I think eventually I'm going to move up here and put over here. And anyway, I like the 1701. I like the 1702 monitors better. And there are advantages to having them hooked up, but I need to get it figured out so I can have an assortment of things hooked up. Because when first diagnosing a machine and turning it on, it's good to have one of these. It tells you things that an other flat screen monitor just doesn't. But the flat screen monitor is better to show people things. It is. So as I look here at this, I see that I'll slide this over here so you can see it. Whoa. This is my what's that? My Star Wars bucket. It has stuff in it. It has too much stuff in it. But it's contained. Here is my vintage light, made by my father and others for when they were at Fairlawn United Church. Maybe. Will I put that there? I should find another spot. I have another light here that aims at me, but it gets a little bright if I have it aiming directly at me. Ponder, ponder, ponder. Yes, I really need a bigger area here to work at things. That, you know, this maybe I could point that down some. It would be better to have this one accessible and movable for if I'm looking down and working on something. So does it need to be on now? Not necessarily. And this one here, the hotshot, it's not bad here. It just doesn't. Maybe if I take this.
That was easy.
And the in the zone thing here, which I need to replace the batteries in now. Maybe if I set it kind of leaning on there, on the two of them. Maybe that will light me better without shadows and things. I will ponder this. Anyway, I do like using this. I do. So I'm going to move this back. I think I'll leave it off for now because it does kind of blind me. And I have over here all sorts of diagnostic-y things. Mind you, at the moment, I don't really now have room for my bucket. I don't. All right. Ooh. Okay. I'll put the bucket down. Whether it's there. So now this is mostly clear. But gee, almost about enough room to put a Commodore 64 here. Kind of, sort of. And there is one right here. I need to do better. But at the moment, it's better than it was. It is. And as I look over here, oh, there's so much stuff. So much stuff. Anyway, So now here, there's some other things. Now here is an interesting thing. It's a cartridge called Viking Raider. Does it work? I don't know. It has come out of its thing. It has. Maybe another thing would hold it better. I would imagine it's a game. But the outside is definitely squirrely. Oh, it holds together pretty well. It's just trying to get the thing into the thing. Oh, maybe that's where it's supposed to be. Maybe that is how it is supposed to be. No, I don't think so. Maybe it's this way. Well, there, it's sort of back together, but I'm not sure about this. I think it will come apart easily. Anyway, I do have some cartridges here, besides Viking Raider, Qbert, Calc Results, Frogger, Jumpman Jr., Simon's Basic. Something I should research more. I've always sort of said, oh yeah, Simon's Basic, but I haven't really used it. And one called Clowns. Anyway, I'm going to find a place for cartridges, and I'm going to continue to tidy up. But for the moment, that's about it. So have a lovely, lovely day. We'll see you again soon. Bye for now.